Oh no.
Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to our next session of the disaster campaign.
Hmm.
Please give me a moment to set up the ambiance.
Hi, audience. I love you.
That makes one of us.
Um, don't listen to him. He's got bad opinions.
Who wants to start us off on what happened last time in disaster campaign? If I believe it is adequate, I'll give you inspiration for this game.
Mm,
I recognize that music.
Hell yeah.
Mm,
um,
Not a lot
I
happened
get.
last game, but if you give me names, I will be happy.
I don't remember names, man.
Um, I don't think I took the name of that one person. Um,
Trick question. She never gave her name because you guys never asked who she
yeah,
was.
yeah. I was just like, "Hey, you got stuff?" And she's like, "No." And then I was like, "All right, can you fix me?" And she's like, "Okay." And then I told her scram.
Hmm, hmm.
Yeah. So it pretty much went like this. So after the amazing adventures of Buxton and Co. continued on with our weird landslide predicament. We ventured on forward and we went over into big old spooky cave, but the cave was blocked by an enormous door. And we
Hmm,
are like,
hmm.
dang, how do we get past this door? And then Riz was like, I'm the most powerful. And it didn't work. Then Sweeto
Because he's
showed up and said,
sick.
I'm the most powerful. And then he's actually not. And then I showed up, good old Buxton, and I opened it with these because I'm cool like that. We went inside and we found a mysterious tunnel filled with all sorts of like business and whatnot, little doohickeys decorations and whatnot. But more importantly, there was a big old dead lizard on the floor, and that was a no-no. But
The
Riz
Quaddle.
touched it.
Yeah.
Yeah, the quaddle. Riz touched the Quaddle and bathed in its blood, and the Guardians didn't appreciate that, so they showed up and decided to give us the razzle dazzle. We took them on though because we're cool like that, and we struck them down. This lady appeared out of a room out of nowhere. No one really cares about who she is, though. She's not important. But what is important, she fixed up me and some of the other fellas, and we raided the place for supplies. That is until me and Soho heard the screams of our missing uh, escort mission. And so we went over to go check it out to find our big mythical monster shoving them into a weird giant ball of psychic energy along with other children.
Hmm.
And we decided we need to stop them. And so we went head to head, and it was not going well because half of the party was busy messing around, and the other half was being obliterated. And now we're in a massive predicament where the rest of the party is showing up. Our hero Buxton is shoved through a portal, basically dead, and Soho's trapped in bubble partly, or at least his hand.
He's
What will
he's
our
he's
heroes do
getting
now?
sucked in. Yes.
Yeah, but what will our heroes do now? Let's find
Okay. Alan, I will take that and I will give you inspiration for this game. Congratulations. Oh, he's busy. But continuing on with the story, yes, of course. As Ellen explained, is how it happened. The party did see and meet a giant monstrosity that had taken the child and is currently assaulting everybody. It seems to be smart enough to know how to fight, how to pick its battles, and it seems that every once in a while it has these ramblings, these proclamations of what maybe you know, maybe you don't know, gleaming into what it's saying, trying to figure out what the fuck is happening, while also trying not to die by this thing. turn of order and keeping things in check. Riz, you are currently under the effect of the enlarge spell. Do you need a repeat of how that works, or are you good?
Nah, I know what that does.
Okay. Now, keep in mind you're still at disadvantage for practically
Everything.
everything, but
Yes, I
because of the
know.
enlarged spell, you should be fine on some things. So just remind me when it comes up.
Yep.
And then Sweeto, for you, I think you should be fine. You have everything ready. You just arrived to the battlefield. You just saw Buxton get just shoved into a portal, and now he's gone away from the battlefield. And you do see Soho at the very far end of the room, and he is stuck currently in that giant ball.
Did you say bomb?
Ball. Blue ball.
Oh, I thought you said it was a bomb.
What? Um, and then Soho, same thing like happened last time. Your hand is currently being forcefully shoved into and sucked deeper into this bubble. And the reason why you haven't is because you're flying the opposite direction. We will get to that when it's your turn. Trust me. But I need to be clear. What spell do you have on you right now that you're concentrating? It's blur and what else? Or is it just blur?
Yeah, it's just blur.
Okay. In that case, not to confuse myself, I'm going to take off one of the bubbles that I have on your character. Because the bubbles are supposed to signify, what's it called? That you have a spell going on. But if it's just that one.
Well, I think fly. Oh yeah, fly is also concentration. So
Concentration.
Right. Oh my God. You have fly and you have blur on. Perfect. Man, we were just talking about this. What the? I guess fly is just a bullshit spell. Don't ever use fly. Okay. And then Buxton, you are still in the game. We're not going to skip over you. When it's your turn, something is going to happen. So don't just think you're out for this game. You get ready when it's your turn, okay?
Oh, I expect stuff to happen.
Okay. One last and final reminder. If you look at the Roll20 map, you will see that it's being updated. You guys see the map, or is it still loading?
I see the world map or the
Perfect.
city map.
It's practically the world map because at this point in time, it's what you guys know so far.
Yeah, that's true. We know nothing beyond these lines.
As of right now, the prismatic storm is beginning its descent into this land. The
I can see
prismatic
that.
storm that we talked about last time.
Prism Storm.
Mhm. Now, keep in mind one last key detail. The Professor Bard that left said that she would get help. That was only a couple, I'm going to say a solid minute ago. What you guys decide to do next is entirely on you. Just keep in mind, you guys are separated. Some of you are in trouble. And do your best.
Oh,
Who's ready?
hey,
Who's ready for fucking combat?
I'm ready.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
do it.
Let's fucking go.
Got all of the one by.
All right, let me know when it's loaded.
All I see are enemies.
That's because you have no friends.
Riz, it is your
Yeah.
turn. You are sort of struggling to breathe a little bit. You cough a little bit of this black mucus down onto the floor, but you say, what do you say?
Oh, I don't say anything. I went into a rage and now There's no time for talk. Only time for stabs.
You see that there is a large monstrosity, one that is familiar to you, but one that is also raging as well with you. He's looking right at you, its next target, but you go before it. What do you do?
Quick reminder: each square is 10 feet. That's how big this thing is.
5 feet.
5 feet. All right. I am gonna go ahead and 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. I'm gonna stab it with the stinger.
Roll for attack.
Yeah, I will. Oh, that would have been good. Ah,
Wait, I thought your enlarge fixed that.
I thought it does strength checks.
Use the growth increases by enlarge. Doubles and usually takes multiple size. So spines target all size advantage on strength checks, and strength saving throws.
Mhm.
So, strength checks. Strength is the ability using it to make attacks. So they're straight rolls now.
Oh,
So your
cool.
attacks are straight rolls.
I never knew it worked like that. Then that is a 26 to stab him in the ugly face that it has.
Oh no, yeah, 26 hits. Roll for damage.
Yes, sir. Ooh. Uh, since I'm in rage, that's also a D4, so that's 7 plus a D4. 3, that's 10, plus the 2 because I'm raging, that's 12. I'm also going to inject Divine Fury inside of it,
All right.
or 5 for a total of 17 damage, good sir.
17 damage. And that's just the first attack, right?
That is the first attack.
All right.
And then I'm going to stab it again with my stinger.
Do it.
That is a 14 to hit.
14 is not enough.
Can I rage recklessly? Oh wait, no. It won't have advantage. Never mind. Then if that doesn't work, I will use my bonus action to use my extra mandibles and stab it with a punch dagger.
Do it.
Please. That is a 19 to hit.
19 hits.
This one for
8 points of damage.
plus 2 because I'm raging. 10 points of damage.
Jesus, that was a fucking good hit.
Ah!
In total, that was, what was that?
27 points of damage
27 points of damage.
of pierce and necrotic. I don't know if it has resistance or immunity to necrotic or whatever.
Observation checks, you'd have to find out.
Oh, okay. That was more for your information, but that's a bonus action to do that, and I already used mine.
No. Observations are free actions.
Then I will use an observation check, please.
Okay, all right. You get 3 options. Okay, all right, that works. You know what? I'm so hyped in the moment that I forgot you have to make them.
And since it's based on strength, I don't have disadvantage. God, enlarge is great. Jimmy, you the best. I mean, you did give me this terrible disease, so I take that back. You're mid.
But now you must die. So you have mystic powers, summoning flying snakes, and unique abilities. Now these are tiers. These are like, if you pick one, then I give you more options.
Does anyone remember what you guys picked last time?
You guys already picked mostly everything from unique abilities. There's 2 more from unique abilities. I'll just repost them. But you let me know what you want.
What was the first option? There's the flying snakes unique abilities.
The first option is mystic powers.
Yeah, I'm gonna learn about the mystic powers for 400, please.
All right. So the Manticoatl can use the following abilities once per day. They can cast Bless, Detect Evil and Good, and Invisibility.
I hate all of this. Alrighty then. That'll be it for my turn.
And you're currently raging. Okay.
Yes, sir.
This boy is pissed.
Always.
Next is Aaron's turn.
I add that D4 to my bonus action too, right?
The D4.
The rage damage. I didn't add it
Yes.
to my second one. Whoops, sorry, my bad. That is a extra 3.
Are you fucking kidding? Oh, okay. Well, something else happens instead of it being Aaron's turn.
What happened?
After 30 points of damage, something happens that has not been observed yet. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, I'm excellent at these. Check this out. That has potential. That is the 12, good sir.
12 is not enough. You immediately take 10 points of psychic damage.
My brain!
As
My
you strike-
non-existent brain.
As
Yeah,
you
let's
strike
say-
forward, and Stinger goes for the face, this giant, massive creature sort of puts its hand forward to block your attack, but your fucking Stinger goes right through the creature's hand, and it sort of scuttles back. But it can't, because these massive, giant, roiling these flames of a ward is surrounding the creature. These mystical flaming chains wrapped around its neck, wrapped around its leg, wrapped around its tail. An easy target for you. When you try making your second attack, this massive creature sort of like dodges out of the way, and in that opening, you see that its legs are stuck to the ground with these giant magical flaming chains. And easily you just stab with your punch dagger. But right when you finish the attack, this creature just gives out the loudest roar you've ever heard in your life, and it shudders your body and your mind. And you take 7 points of damage.
Oh, I already minus 10. Is that
My bad, my
including the
bad.
thing?
No. I'm supposed to roll it.
Okay, I got it.
I
I
thought
heal
it-
3.
I thought it was supposed to be immediately 10, but no, it's supposed to be a
D10.
D10, not a 1d10, because a
Oh.
1d10 seems kind of broken.
I'll heal 3 up. I'll take these.
Now, how do you
Oh.
healing 3 up?
Oh, because I already minus 10.
Gotcha, my bad. Okay,
Yeah, I'm just fixing it. Fixing my own mistake.
gotcha. It is Aaron's turn. Aaron is low on health. Can't discern what is happening with the bubble. He is cornered, and he's looking at the portal nearest to him over here, at the very bottom south. He's looking for any type of guidance, because he is freaking out. Do you guys say anything? Do you guys do anything? What's the plan here?
Say, run to the portal. Save yourself.
He's sort of okay. I'm sorry. He looks at the students that are in the bubble. I'll come back to you. I promise I'll come back for you. And he begins to make his way onto the portal. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Action to dash. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
He made it.
And you see that this boy is gone.
Oh,
Sweeto, is your turn.
Okay. I'll move. Look at this. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Then I will. Actually, that is all I will be doing.
Okay. Let's see here. Not preparing anything. Nah, just ending a turn.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. In that case, I'm gonna go ahead and move on to the next person. Buxton, it is your turn. But for this to happen, we sort of need to pause this combat for a second.
Oh boy. Oh no.
What?
Oh, okay.
Buxton,
I thought I was in the friggin' back rooms for a second.
that would be the worst. Oh my god. Buxton,
Oh, that looks lovely.
you pop out of the portal. You have this massive gash over your chest. You're bleeding, coughing blood, and you
Yeah.
see that there is this 2-inch claw nail sticking out of your right thigh.
Yeah.
Still doing combat for you. What do you do?
Look around, take in my surroundings.
Perception check.
Can I yeah. Let's see. Get out of my face. Let's roll. Not too great. I'm very focused on the fact that I'm profusely bleeding.
For sure, for sure. A perception? Okay. Well,
Mhm.
with an 8, I can tell you this.
Yeah, where am I?
Your Phoenix Talons, they're overheated. You can't use them right now.
Yeah, that figures.
However, your spell of detect evil and good automatically goes off, and you're sensing
Oh.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 undead, a good 30 feet ahead of you.
Oh.
With an 8, I can't really say much else. With this portal active, this entire room is now shining bright, and you see near the windows there are these glowing lights, sort of twirling around in place. What do you do as an action?
I'm just gonna I see there's some stairs up there. Is there like a doorway? Is there something I could go into? Maybe I could find someone.
The stairways, is the source of where the undead are, and the
Oh.
stairways is also there's these 2 double wooden doors that are that are sort of closed right now that lead into somewhere else proper. It seems like you are in a not a garden, but it really is just like a miniature garden. We'll call it that. As you take a look around, heavily confused, but still breathing.
Yeah, alright. So I guess then all I'm gonna do at this point then is I'm gonna just take a moment to I'm just gonna move over to this big old pumpkin. I'm just
Massive,
gonna
massive pumpkin, by the way.
massive pumpkin. I'm just gonna push my back against it and just fall to the floor. I'm gonna drink that kombucha that Riz refused earlier, and I'm just gonna take a moment to sit down and hopefully feel a little better.
Gotcha. Okay. Don't mind me. Just gonna roll something.
Yeah, I would call out for help, but I'm afraid that if I did that, it would
Oh shit. Okay.
alert things.
Okay. So, uh, two things happen.
I don't like that you said that.
Number one, you hear this massive explosion coming from outside, a loud banging sound, a loud popping sound, and you hear people sort of yelling out and cheering outside. With an A perception, you don't see much other than it's just dark outside, looking out the windows.
Mm.
Number two, the doors leading upstairs open slowly. And that's where we're gonna end your turn for now.
Fuck.
Soho, it is your turn. As you feel your hand being sucked into this massive energy ball and the two students stuck inside. What do you do?
Hmm. Um, I wonder if I have some sort of dagger so I can like, stab it or something. Oh, I do. Okay, yeah. Let me try to hit. Let me try to stab.
Roll an attack.
Yeah. Let's see how.
I'd say you have advantage because you're literally on it.
Oh hell yeah.
17? Okay, 17's enough to hit it. But let's see if you get a critical. Wait, is that two 17s?
I rolled it with advantage. I don't know what that means, but
Okay, looks like you got two 17s.
huh. About that shit.
You take out your dagger and you just sort of stab it in there. And the second you damage and hit the bubble reacts. Make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh boy, I'm terrible at those.
I think you roll these with disadvantage.
Oh, even better. I
Oh
don't know what we
boy.
can do get lower than one, but here we go.
You could always get a nat one.
Okay. Was that a natural one or what was that?
No.
No, that's a mod one.
Oh, okay, okay.
It'll turn red if it's a natural.
For sure, for sure.
Yeah.
Hey man, I'm looking for my inspiration.
I
Uh,
bet you are. My inspiration.
okay. At that point, you immediately are launched away a good 30 feet. Roll a d4 for me. And let me know what you get after you roll a d4. A 3? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And you land on the ground, taking only uh 1 damage. Okay. Not too bad. So you take a point of damage. You get the sense that this bubble is reactive. And although it was interested in you, after that damage, it seems to reject you. That was your action. You have your bonus action. You have your movement. What else do you do?
How are the students inside the bubble?
If I can paint you a picture, these two students, the girl and the boy, they seem fine. There's not a scratch on them. They're not bleeding. They're not hurt. They have their eyes closed, and they sort of look like they're levitating in the air, arms outstretched, completely relaxed, and they're just sort of just eyes closed, and both sort of levitating next to each other in this bubble, not reacting, not seeing anything you guys are doing.
Hmm.
They seem fine. It's the basics of it. Work. Yeah.
So arcane recovery can be used
Only
in
during a
combat?
short rest.
Oh, only during short.
Yeah.
Okay. Shit, man. I guess I don't know, man. Let me try
You see your
one
allies
thing.
are here, so come on, Sammy.
Okay, yeah, just pass.
Still trying to think of a situation. Soho, of course. Next is the monster's turn. This creature's not happy.
I wouldn't be either if I had to look like him.
You see that while stuck inside the massive dome that is now around it with these fire chains keeping it in place, you'll see that it begins to raise its body and pushes against the chains. And these massive angelic emerald wings protrude out of the body as it begins to fly up into the sky.
Do I get attack of opportunity?
Yes, you do.
Yeah, I do.
Please.
That is a 21 to hit.
21, that hits. Oh, damn. Oh my god!
That is
Whoa.
18 because +2 with my rage. Oh, and also,
Dammer.
The dammer.
and another one, so that's 19 total damage.
This creature is looking a little rough.
Since it's flying away, I want to scream like, "See, wings are weakness, you coward!"
As you strike it, I'm gonna say you strike it near its legs as it begins to fly out, using half movement because it's still moving in the bubble. But once it reaches out of the bubble within 10 feet in the air, it only has 30 feet of flying movement left. But as it does that, it says, "In a land of devout religious folk, the gods they worship will be but a joke. For when destruction comes, they'll be left behind, abandoned by their deities to find their own kind. The city they call home in ruins and debris, destroyed not by love or hate, by an otherworldly decree. A force that consumes all in its path, rock, wood, and mind, it leaves behind only wrath. No prayer, no worship, no sacrifice can save the people who will bury in a mass grave. For the force that comes to consume and eat will not stop until it is full and replete. So let us hope and pray for strength and might, to face the end with courage and might. For when the end comes, it won't be a game, but a fight for survival with no one to blame." And while it does that, you see it prepares its tail attack. Okay,
The only thing I see is a giant coward.
See stupid riddles, and I would tell it to shut up if I was there.
Joke's on you. I don't understand 90% of what you just said.
Fuck you. All right, tail attack. I only get one of those, and I get +8 to hit at Riz.
And it's gonna miss, because I said so.
Sorry, I don't mean to yell at you guys.
Like I
You
said,
see,
because I said so.
you see this massive, giant, razor-sharp stinger, the size of your entire body, protrudes out from the tail, and it's dripping this acidic black liquid, and it's dripping onto the ground. And with a quick whip, it lashes its tail right at you. This massive stinger releasing from its tail, and you expertly dodge out of the way as it lands literally 1 inch away from your face as you dodge, and it strikes the ground. This creature is no longer affected by the bubble inside and can move freely, and it is 30 feet up in the air. So I'm gonna go ahead and put wings on this guy, just to remember.
It's such a tiny symbol.
I know, but it is what it is. Riz, it is your turn.
If it helps, now that that thing's out of the circle and I'm gone, you can pretty much just get rid of that bubble altogether, because it should just deactivate now.
That is true. Yeah, I think I'll do that.
You said he's 30 feet in the air?
He is 30 feet up in the air.
Well, then I only see one thing I can do. I'm gonna just start throwing. I'm just gonna start throwing.
Do it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna start throwing javelins. 26 to hit.
That hits.
Oh yeah, I bet it does. 8 plus the D4. A 1, that's a 9. And since it's the first creature I'm hitting of a new round, I'm putting another Divine Fury into it.
Does Divine Fury work with range, or is it just melee?
If I make contact.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're making contact.
While I'm raging. If I attack with the weapon attack while I'm raging. That was an 8, and then plus the 2 because I'm raging, for a total of 10, 11, 19 points of damage for the first hit.
So it's 8, and then 8, and then okay, so 19 points of damage.
And then for my second hit, second verse, same as the first, I'm gonna do it again. The 17 hit.
17 does hit.
Oh yeah, you ain't going nowhere. 8 plus the D4. Another 1, that makes 9, plus the 2 because I'm raging, so 11 points of damage.
All right. Jesus Christ.
Now, as a bonus action, darts are considered light weapons, and I will throw a dart at it with my
Go for
tiny
it.
arms.
Go for it. Do it.
That is a nat 20, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh,
We
you
got-
get inspiration.
you get inspiration.
Not gonna lie, it's been a hot minute since any of this happened, so I kind of don't remember what inspiration does. So
You
Do
get
I-
another action.
oh,
At the end of a creature's turn, but because it's your turn, it will be the end of your turn soon to do your inspiration.
so question for nat 20s: do I just double the damage or double the dice roll?
You can choose.
I can choose.
Yeah. So,
It's usually the dice roll.
well, you already rolled it, so
Yeah.
you would have had to tell me before. So now,
It was a 3 because then there's the +5. So
gotcha.
I
in this-
guess it'll be 6 plus 5, 11.
where's
and then-
the 6 coming from?
Oh, that was the double the damage of the
Gotcha,
the
gotcha,
D4.
gotcha. Perfect.
And then because I'm enlarged, that's another 3, making it 14. And I'm raging, that's a +2, so a total of 16 damage.
So 11 points plus 16 points. Am I getting that right?
Yep,
Okay.
they're doing numbers.
This thing was at 200 points when the round started, by the way.
I'm very curious on what it is now. I did.
So
I did 30. I think I did like 30 twice now.
so keep in mind,
Nice.
you only had one javelin, that's gone. You had the one dart, that's gone.
I picked up more when I had the
Did you pick up more?
the whole chest thing. That was why I was so slow. I had a little bit more. You never told me how
Gotcha.
much I had more.
Yeah, okay, so what I'm getting here, what I see here in your inventory, it's spear, lance, javelin.
Yeah.
So you still
that'll
got
be
the spear left.
that'll be the 2 javelins, the dart. I'll have the spear and the lance left.
Okay, just keep in mind like what you have in your inventory.
Yeah.
But no, this thing is fucked. This thing is just stab, stab, stab.
Oh,
The dart goes right into its throat, and you see it coughs as it has these ramblings at you.
Oh yeah. This is great. I feel great. Audience, you can't tell, but I'm like dancing in my little office chair right now.
Go ahead and make another wisdom saving throw.
See, why you got to do things like this?
You're within 30 feet of this thing.
I was feeling good, and now I'm not. Can I keep the bigger one? That is a 7.
7.
What
So
have to make a
that-
wisdom saving throw?
So it's in the air. So technically only Riz has to. You don't, because it's in the air. It has a different radius. So you're good, Sweeto. But thank you for reminding me. You take 2 points of psychic damage.
Oh, just 2? Oh,
Those are baby numbers.
Okay, so as it's flying in the air, another thing happens that hasn't been observed yet. You're gonna see as it flies in the air, its claws tear and rip at nothing, but they sort of have a handle in the sky, as if there's something there. And it sort of digs its nails into the sky that it's flying in the area around it and tears open this rip. You see that there is now this portal that is there. And these 2 massive giant flying snakes come in.
Oh.
Now these are not floor guardians. These are mystic flying snakes, and they do something else. But because it has not been observed yet, you don't know what it does. Riz, what else do you do for your turn?
I think that's all I can do. You know what? I'm gonna use my observation on these new snakes.
Okay, roll the observation.
Yep. That is a 23.
All right, that works. Observation. Summon flying snakes.
About them stats, boy.
So, this creature has the ability protect the father. If the flying snake takes any damage, the Manticore regains 5 hit points, and it gains one of the following benefits for its next turn: Venomous Strike, Eagle Eye, and Poison Aura. It only does a bite attack, but you can see how damaging that bite attack would be if it hits you. These things will only last for 1 minute, so that means they are considered magical summoned creatures. So just keep that in mind while fighting these things. And by the way, yes, these abilities do stack, and you will give this guy more actions if you hit these things. But you'll be taking more damage if you don't kill these things, because you'll see how much health they have. There's not a lot of health. Sweeto, it's your turn.
I totally forgot I could have done more damage. Damn.
Don't worry, buddy. You've done a lot of damage. Give yourself a pat on the back.
No, I want to end this thing's life. I totally forgot if I crit with using a pierce weapon, I get to add another dice to my damage.
God.
Well, that dice. Well, Sweet'll tell me what he wants to do.
So they're all flying?
Good. Yes. These flying creatures are 30 feet up in the air, flying next to the Mantiquaddle.
Okay. So I'm going to move 5, 10, and then prepare my action and ask / tell Riz to throw me up there.
Whoa.
And then I'll use bonus action to try to observe more of the Manticore.
That's a free action, not a bonus action.
Whatever. I'll do
Okay.
it.
Riz, for your turn, will you spend an action to throw Sweeto?
I mean that's a whole lot of turns to find out. That's a hot maybe.
Okay. Sweeto, keep in mind that that is a hot maybe. But with the observation check, that succeeds, so you do gain an observation. You've pretty much figured out most of everything, except 2 abilities left in its unique abilities. These 2 abilities that are left is Telekinetic Blast and Cursed Venom.
Okay.
Which one do you want to know?
Cursed Venom.
This is the most dangerous one it has. So thank you for checking it out. Pretty much, if you're hit by its sting tail attack, you become cursed for an hour. And while cursed, you have disadvantage on all attack rolls, all ability checks, all saving throws, and your speed is reduced by half. And in addition, at the start of the Manticore's turns, it gains temporary hit points equal to the amount of damage you took by its tail attack.
Okay.
That's what I was trying to do to Riz.
But I can't handle my moves.
Show me your moves. All right, Semi. You're getting pretty close, so get ready. Buxton, it's going to be your turn soon.
Yeah, that is all I do.
Mm-hmm. Now, the snake's initiatives. Here, before I forget. The snake's initiatives should have been 11-11, so they should have gone with the Manticoddle. So I'm going to have them go right now. This snake over here sees a juicy target over here. 5, 10.
Juicy.
And this one sees a juicy target over here. 5, 10. Both of these creatures land on the ground. And both of these creatures attack Riz and Sweeto.
Are they both at the same time?
Yes.
The inspiration, it has to be at the end of my turn or just like at the end of anyone's turn?
At the end of a creature's turn. So it would have to be at the end of either one
These
of these
guys'
creatures. Yeah. If you want to use
Understood.
that.
I think I will.
Okay. Well, let me make my text first.
Yep.
I get a bite attack plus 6.
You're
first
also
one is-
gonna miss.
Yeah, you're gonna miss
First
them
one.
all.
19 plus 6 to Sweeto.
Oh,
Does
thank
he
God.
talk, Tangerine?
15.
No, don't work.
15 plus 6 to Riz.
My AC is 15.
So that hits.
My AC is
Damn it.
16.
All right, they both hit. I don't know what the hell's happening.
It's not defender wins. No.
No.
Oh.
You
He
immediately
said
both
15 plus 6.
15 plus 6.
Oh, I thought it was flat. Okay, understood. Go ahead.
No. Plus, I met your armor class, so that still would have hit you.
Hmm.
Both of you take only 1 point of piercing damage, but you also take 64 points of poison damage. Let me roll that for you.
Oh, you said 6d4, not 64. Okay.
Exactly.
I almost had a heart
for
attack.
real.
1, 2, 3,
I would've survived.
4, 5, 6.
Could teleport your dead body out of here.
4,
7,
8,
9,
10,
10,
11.
11. So 12 points of damage total.
Oh my god.
And
1
it's
point of
poison
piercing.
damage.
That's poison damage.
If this was Pokemon, you would hear that doo 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 noise right now.
All right, Riz, inspiration.
Yeah, I'm totally gonna throw Sweeto up there now.
Oh shit, Sweeto, it's your time to shine, boy. Riz, I need you to make a strength check, and this will be a strength. Well, I'll let you decide: strength saving throw or strength check.
Saving throw because it's bigger.
Do it.
That's a 14.
Damn, Sweeto, how much do you weigh? What's the saying? Your hero forge.
Aw. Oh, damn, I have to actually go over to it.
No, you're good. You're good. I think I could find it first. Inventory. 118. Oh yeah, no problem. Riz, you pick up Sweeto, this Goliath of a creature, and toss him at the Manticore.
I'm normal size now. Hell yeah.
Sweeto, you land on the creature. You're sort of at its abdomen, holding on. But we're gonna wait for your turn to find out what happens next. Buxton, it is your
Yeah.
turn.
We go back to that land. I believe there was a door opening.
Yeah. So give me a second to switch over the music a little bit.
Wow, I really hope a horde of undead things doesn't spill out of there.
That would be the worst.
I know, right? Good thing it's not gonna happen.
All right, Sweeto. Sammy, get ready, okay? Your turn's coming up next.
So,
The doors open wide, and you see this individual here walks through. You see a feminine individual, elvish in nature, as she wears these long, white, tattered robes. And you see that there is blood on them, and there is sort of dirt and mud. This individual's had a rough day. And they look at you, and they sort of like gasp.
and I look at them.
They look at me. Sorry.
And the female individual says, "Oh God, they got in. Help, help." And she runs back inside.
Wait, please! I'm the one who needs help.
Buxton, what do you do?
I'd probably yell that and cry a little bit to myself, and then I don't know, man.
Well, you hear a
Oh.
lot of steps coming your way. You gotta tell me what you do, man. What do you do?
Yeah, this doesn't seem great. I'm just gonna yeet myself back into this portal and hope for the best. Life is hard for old Buxton.
So you go back through the portal.
Yeah. because I don't like the sound of a horde of feet coming to my direction.
Go ahead and make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh my goodness. That's a 10, straight
That
down the mid.
is, that is not enough.
Mm.
You'll hear a voice that you haven't heard in a very long time. And it whispers at you. Oh, Buxton. Buxton, Buxton, Buxton. What are we gonna do about you? And then you go through the portal.
I have a feeling I know who that was. But that's not important right now because I'm dying.
So that was only 5, 10, 15, 20 feet of movement. You still have your turn as you go through the portal. Lights flashing by. And pop out the other side. Please give me a moment to change the map. Buxton, it's not looking good.
Yeah,
You
I know
arrive
it's not
back.
looking good.
You arrive back to the teleportation room. You see that there are now flying creatures. Aaron is gone. Riz is looking really bad. Soho is across the map.
And I see that there's 2 other big ass snakes here that weren't here before.
Exactly.
And you see that monstrosity is looking like a porcupine and Swiss cheese.
And Sweeto
Oh.
is on top of that monstrosity.
How bad that thing looking?
It's bleeding. You see that there's mystical blue glowing blood from its wounds coming down. And when they splash on the ground, it sort of just makes this weird noise you never heard before, like an ethereal sound. What do you do?
Cool. Yeah, it's pretty. I'm gonna take out my good old. Bow, and I'm just gonna shoot at this thing. That's all I can really do. You said I moved 20, so that means I still got 15 feet. Yeah.
Depending on your movement speed, yes.
Yeah. I should have 35 total. So 35, 10, 15. I'm just gonna get myself up to this wall over here, get a nice clear shot at it, and yep, I'm just gonna shoot this fucking thing. I think I had just about enough of everything that's going on here. Boom. That happens.
The bolt shoots true, but unfortunately the hide is too tough as it bounces off the hide of the creature.
Mm-hmm.
Professor Soho.
At that point,
Oh, yeah, actually, yeah, you got your stuff. Hold on, what do you do?
that point, let's just go ahead and just get a observation check in just because I can.
Go for it.
What the hell? Oh, there we go. 16.
16 is enough.
Alright, cool.
This is the ability that's been going off every single time, and it's finally being observed.
Yeah, what is it? Tell me these things.
After this creature takes 30 hit points of damage, anything within a 30-foot radius takes psychic damage based on a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah, I kind of figured as much. Yeah, I see the crossbolt just plinks off of it, and I'm just gonna slump myself against this wall, and that's pretty much the end of my turn.
Soho, it's your turn.
Okay, I am going to prepare a reactive, like a reactive mass teleport. That makes sense. Like I want a mass teleport, but like, here's my plan. All right,
You
Just
wanna
tell me,
hold it?
tell me your plan first. Like, what is your
I
plan
want to go
before
up to
you
the
start making it?
bubble, and then let it suck me in, and then teleport all them boys out.
Wait. Hold on. What?
I want to go up to the bubble. I want to let it take me into the bubble, and then I want to teleport them out.
The kids inside?
Yeah.
Okay. Make an intelligence check for me.
Okay, yeah, I'm good at those.
– 16. Okay. You would be smart enough to know that this thing wanted you at first, but because you stabbed at it, you get the sense it probably doesn't want you anymore. As if this thing could think and feel. But you would understand that, at least, before you try this plan.
In other words, it would probably likely retaliate against you if you get near it.
Yeah.
Well, I'm out of ideas. Anybody got any ideas?
I'm dying over here, man. I'm not having a good day. This is probably my worst job to date.
Oh my god. Well, okay. Do you guys want me to go over there and support you?
If you have any form of healing I could get, I'd very much appreciate it. I'm sure Riz would too.
Yeah, I'm not healthy.
Yeah. That's kind of the problem, is I'm not a healer.
You do have the
You
healing
have a
bag,
basket
though.
I have a basket, but that's gonna take a while to use.
Didn't you synthesize some potions earlier? Can't you throw one of those at us?
Well, I mean, yeah, it could help a little bit, I guess. All right, let me move my way on over there then.
Yeah, I'll take fucking anything, man. A berry, some water, some chips if you got them.
Got him.
Some chips if you got 'em.
Oh my god.
Maybe a soda.
Is that a pig?
Yeah.
Alright, Soho. So,
Thought
what
to
do you
fly
do?
on over there then.
Okay, with your fly spell, you have 60 feet of flying movement, right?
Yeah, 60.
Okay. Make that movement.
All right. And then
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. And this is now you on the ground. You fall to the ground, and you move your movement speed.
yeah.
Okay. And your movement speed is what? 15?
Yeah.
Okay, unfortunately, this whole bubble is as big as you. So it would be 5, 10, and then 15. This is where you are right now.
Oh, I can't go diagonals?
No, because this giant glass bubble is as big as you are. It counts
Oh,
as an object.
Jesus, I can't even fucking see that. There it is. Okay.
It's like a glass dome.
Yeah, there it is. Yeah, I got it. Try well, I might as well try that. I'll do momentary stasis on which one do you guys want? The big one?
Serpent
like
near
fr-
Riz.
Okay, I'll do that one.
Which one?
The serpent near Riz.
Okay, so this big one that's on Riz. Gotcha.
Yeah, let's try. Do a little momentary stasis on that motherfucker.
All right. I need to roll
A con save beat 17.
Con save. Let's see. My stats are pretty basic, so
Weak, pathetic fools.
here we go. 9 plus 2. That's 11. This giant serpentine creature that's flying in the air. Oh, that's on the ground. Struck at Riz. Is now stasis, and it cannot move. Okay,
Oh,
you have
that's it.
your.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's all I got.
It is the flying snake's turns. One flying snake cannot go, so the other one's gonna go. It sees that it's being assaulted. The father's being assaulted, so it strikes at Sweeto. While Sweeto's resting on this massive giant Manticore.
Is it flying up?
It flies up. So yeah, to reach you, it flies up 30 feet, and it's now in the air.
Can I use attack of opportunity?
You're within range for your stinger, right?
Yep, it's a 10-foot reach.
Then go ahead, make an attack opportunity.
Lance is I never see people use it very much, and that's why I wanted to give it a go.
Hey, it is working out. Oh, that hits.
It is.
That 100% hits.
Yeah, baby.
And because that hits, my Manticore heals 5 hit points.
That is a 17 plus the D4 because I'm big. 18 plus the 2 because I'm raging. That is a total of 20 damage.
All right. This creature is almost dead. You strike it once, and the creature is already like, I think you pierce right through it. And then as you bring back your stinger, it's sort of just coughing and sort of like slithering, and it's already having a very, very bad time. You did a lot of damage to it.
I will bathe in your blood.
However, the Protective Father ability will activate, so regain 5 hit points. And it's gonna choose, let's see, Venom Strike, Eagle Eye, Poison Aura. I'm gonna choose Eagle Eye, so my next attack is with advantage. Which is right now.
If it's going on me, I would like to use my reaction.
What do you do as your reaction?
I'm going to boost my AC to 19 and get ready for him
Gotcha.
for attack.
Well, it does something first. It wraps its arms around you as it begins to fly away. So that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
I thought the
30.
serpent was going.
35. There's fine. And actually, nah. 5, 40, 45, 50. Right over the acid. It then lets go. Seeing that you're still clinging onto it, it begins to use its claw attacks to try to gorge you and rip it off of its body so that you fall in the acid. But yes, this is with advantage. We're using reaction to make this 19. So let's fucking go.
Miss, baby.
My attacks with the claws is +8.
Nah, it's low.
12 plus 8.
Fuck.
20. So the first attack hits. Does anything else happen if the reaction fails, or?
No, I just don't use it.
Alright, first attack hits. Second attack does not hit, even with the +8. And it's going to go for a very awkward bite attack. And that's a natural
It's like
one.
a
You get inspiration.
like, and it says attacks, so I'm not sure if it's like one or many.
What do you mean?
I was reading it says allowing you to deflect attacks, an S, and strike back with precision. I'm not sure if it's one or many.
Well, let's see. Considering that these other attacks don't hit anyways, I'd say we're fine. But I'm gonna have to look at the fine print of that next time. But no, you should be fine. The
Okay.
only one attack hits, and the other two miss, which means I get to do 2d8 plus 4 damage. God, these rolls are just bad. So that's 8
Good.
points of damage. I also need you to make a strength saving throw, as he is trying to rip you off his body.
18.
Oh shit! All right, come on, baby. 18. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and say that at this point in time, all of you see Sweeto and this massive giant Mantiquaddle are fighting up in the air, and it's trying to bite and stab and sort of claw at Sweeto, but Sweeto's hanging on tight as best he can. Riz, it is your turn.
Okay. I'm running out of things to throw. Hey, doctor, you want to go flying too? No. Is the damaged serpent still like 30 feet in the air?
The one that's damaged, yes, is now 30 feet up in the air. The one next to you is at level.
I mean, I see that it's not moving. 5, I'm gonna get closer. 10, 15, 20, 25. What up, doctor? 30. And I am going to
What are you doing, man? What are you doing?
I'm gonna throw something. Give me you know what? I'm just gonna pull out that brand new spear that I stole from someone and I'm gonna yeet it at him.
Roll the attack.
Uh-oh. It's not showing up.
Oh, the spear?
Yeah.
Oh. The spear.
Do I assume that it's a +8 like everything else?
It should be.
Then I'll do it the old-fashioned way.
Just do it the old-fashioned way, yeah.
Yeah, that is a nat 20.
Oh, Jesus Christ! All right, do you know how much damage a spear does?
It's a D8.
Okay.
Do I double the dice or do I roll 2 of them?
You decide.
I'm gonna roll 2 of them.
Do it.
That is an 8 plus my plus 5. That is 13.
All right.
And plus the D4 because I am enlarged.
Finally, not a 1.
You know what? Shut up.
I know, right?
That's a 15 plus Divine Fury because it's the first creature I'm hitting. 7.
Jesus.
That is a total of 22 damage.
All right.
24 because rage.
Jesus Christ. Barbarians.
No, Riz is not used to being
welcome to
big.
Barbarians.
He's used to being small. That's why he kept getting the 1s.
Yeah, this is a brand new experience. And then I'm gonna throw one of these metallic ballista bolts.
Okay, go for it.
Oh,
Oh,
That
that's
is a natural 1. And I get my inspiration, just like how you get your inspiration with the natural 20.
yeah, I did.
all things balance as the world is. I think that ends my turn automatically.
Yep.
I'm looking really bad. But let's see. That was only 24 points of damage, right?
Yes.
Okay, so telekinetic
So-
blast does not go off.
So Andrew doesn't get mind blasted.
I would have been fine.
Sweet, it's your turn. Top of the round. You're flying up in the air. This creature's getting pelted by fucking spears. And this
Flying up.
metallic lance comes out of nowhere, almost hits your head, bounces off the creature's body, and lands next to the rocks on the ground.
Go ahead and remove the spear because I don't have that anymore.
Yes. And now I'm going to use a bonus action to give me fighting spirit.
All right.
I get 5 temp HP and I get advantage. Attacking.
Shit. 5 temp HP. Advantage.
I don't know
Perfect.
how to put temp HP on there.
You're good. I'll just make sure, like, remind me. That's all.
You would go to the top right, click into the 10 HP spot.
Oh.
I got you. I added it on the roll 20, so there's your 5 HP.
Okay. Anyways, now I'm going to attack this thing, try to cut it. First roll. Advantage. It's a 15.
15 does not hit, unfortunately.
Damn. And I'll try to go again. First roll. Mod 20. Second roll. Dirty 20 to hit.
All right. I'm sorry. I'm looking over my notes.
You do what you need to do, DM.
Okay,
I don't
okay.
think you're expecting this damage.
Oh boy. All right. Roll that damage for me. Buxton, get ready. It's your turn soon, boy.
Oh.
Nice. 12 damage.
12 damage. All right. Now roll that wisdom save for me.
I don't know what music this is, but it is a banger.
You take 1d10 points of psychic damage. 8, so it dips into your temp HP. That's gone. You take 3 points of damage.
Okay.
All right. You're stabbing at this
action.
creature.
Yeah, and that's it.
The first swing of the sword, you have this rush. Your spirit is with you as you slash at it. It gives off this loud, telepathic wailing scream, and it causes you to sort of almost let go of the creature as it's trying to rip you off its body and drop you into the acid. And in that opening, its mouth wide open, you sort of slice up and forward, and you cough sort of like the tip part of its chin of the mouth, and you see that part lands into the puddle of green below, and it begins to sizzle. Buxton,
Okay.
it is your turn.
I would like to use my inspiration at the end of the big guy's turn.
What?
I'm gonna throw this goddamn bolt at it again.
The metallic bolt?
Yep.
I thought you already tossed that one.
It says I have 4 in inventory. I checked. Now I have 3.
Shit, okay.
And now I'm gonna have 2. Check this out. That is a 22 to hit.
Oh, shit, that hits!
For 8 plus the D4 because I'm big. 2d10 plus the 2 because I'm raging for 12 points of damage. Why won't you die?
Keep in mind, you guys have observed this already. If I reach 0 hit points, my mythical ability is going to go off. So just get ready for that shit when it happens. I'm going to put it in the chat now, so you guys get ready.
I was just scrolling up too, looking for it.
And I already did the math of what's going to happen. And that's what my new ability is going to look like when this happens. So get the fuck ready. Buxton, it is your turn. What do you do, Buxton?
Yeah, sorry about that.
No, you're good. You're good.
Yeah. All right. Let's see. So I'm immediately gonna start moving away from these things. Let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, I could probably start. I gotta be part of the throwing crew, I guess.
I'm kind
Kind of
of
hard fighting shit that's flying in the air, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, you shut the hell. Flying is for losers.
So
Hey.
pretty simple. I'm gonna be using my action and I'm gonna be using my stuff to be throwing those talons. They should have cooled down by now. It's been 2 turns.
It's been 2 turns, so they're cooled down.
Yep. So that's mod 20.
That hits.
That's 8, and then that's 8 for piercing, and then let's add a d6 for fire. That's 12 points of damage on that one. Immediately followed up with another thrown, the second one being thrown. That's a 21 to hit, so that hits.
That hits.
That's another 7 piercing, along with another d6 of fire. That's another 6 of fire.
Okay. So all these attacks hit. The damage hits. It reaches
So
0 hit points, but also its telepathic blast goes off. Sweeto, make another wisdom saving throw.
5.
You take another 6 points of psychic damage. Buxton, how do you dispatch this mofo?
It's pretty straightforward. I'm gonna be making a last ditch run from that wall over here, and see me just take a grab feel for my Phoenix Talon, see that they're fine, grab them, and I throw both of them simultaneously, and I imagine one just like hits them off to the side, and like the other one, I hit them straight between the eyes.
The creature gives off one final wail as its eyes roll back, and it begins to tumble into the acid. Sweeto, make a dexterity saving throw as this massive body of a creature begins to land into the puddle of acid.
Get out of there,
15.
you bastard.
shit! Woo!
Oh my god.
You dolphin dive off the body and land safely on the rocks over here.
Superhero
this-
landing.
As this body of the creature hits the face hits the stone brick case that's here, and sort of begins to sort of slide, and is now feet butt first dipping into the acid slowly. The spiritual creatures that were summoned are gone. You guys know what is going to happen soon. What else do you do, Buxton?
Let's see. Well, aside from that, I think there's only really one thing I can do, and that's use my bonus action to make those daggers come back to my hands before they sink into the acid,
And they're back in your
and
hands.
then use the last 5 of my movement to start moving towards that teleporter over there.
All right. Professor Soho, it's your turn.
Oh, I think I'm gonna try to stasis him. That way he can't use his bonus action.
Cosmic brain.
Unfortunately, the stasis only works on things that are alive. And this thing is not alive. If you want to hold your action for that, like you did last time, then we can do that instead.
Oh, okay. But at least there's a chance that he'll just be frozen.
At the very least, you would keep it in the acid while it's doing its thing.
And this
That's a good
effect
point.
only lasts until the end of its next turn. So it has 2 rounds of whatever's going to happen before it officially dies.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll hold the stasis.
Okay.
And
You prepare this glowing energy in your hands. Your hands are shaking as it begins to vibrate, waiting for this creature to do something.
is it possible to also give Riz good stuff?
The soothing thing,
Yeah.
let's see here. Yeah, I remember you crafted something.
Yeah, 2d8 plus 1 HP. There you go. That's a salve.
The healing salve. All right, Riz. Very quickly, you get tossed this little liquid, and yeah, it is 2d8 plus 1
Do I roll right now or on my turn?
on your turn, buddy.
Okay.
This thing gives off a massive roar, and it shakes the entire cave system. Rocks begin to tumble down and crash. I need everybody to make dexterity saving throws.
Easy.
7.
Right. Sweeto. Sweeto, what'd you get?
Not 1
Damn.
plus 2. Which is funny because on the screen it was like in the corner, at the corners facing up. So I'm like, oh, that's cut. But the
All right. Well, that's one
once I
inspiration.
said that, oh well.
That's one inspiration for me. You see this massive rock next to you tumbles down and sort of too heavy for you, crushes your body, and it rolls down into the acid pit. So you suffer 6 points of bludgeoning damage. Riz, same thing. You see this massive rock that falls from the ceiling and it lands squarely on top of your head. And you take that'd be 6 points of damage, but
this-
you're raging. So that's 3 points of bludgeoning damage.
Still, I feel like the grandma from the Croods still alive.
Professor Soho, 6,
Welcome
same
to
thing.
the club.
You see the massive giant ball next to you. It sort of shakes off the thing that was on, this like gold metallic plate that it was resting on, and it begins to tumble down and sort of rolls into the acid pit while also pushing your body forcefully and causing you to get crushed by it. Your foot, at least, it's getting crushed by this massive purple ball. You take
Jesus, I'm the only one who passed that?
10
Yeah.
points 10 points of bludgeoning
Wow.
damage. And Buxton, you're fine. You see this massive giant table lifts off the ground from this rumble, and it crashes on you but you dodge out of the way expertly, and sort of we're almost crushed by this massive ceramic table.
Mhm.
And the Mexicotl comes back to life. And I'm gonna go and take my turn. Suyo. He's not happy with you. I'm gonna use all my attacks. Fly over here. Attack, attack, attack.
Doesn't the
Bite
momentary
attack.
stasis go through?
That's right! Momentary stasis! Ah! Oh my god, I got so excited. I was gonna kill this fool.
Professor, save us!
Alright. That
The question is,
is... What's your DC, Sammy?
17.
Alright. I get plus 8 to my con saves.
oh my god. You're not holding this guy at all. Not even a little bit.
Is the ball that crushed your foot?
Is the
You
ball... Does this affect in any way? I would
No,
say...
he-
Oh, what's up?
No.
Okay. This massive Metaplaro comes out of the acid. Already taking damage, by the way. So this counts towards the 30 that I was talking about. It should take for the effect to end. Acid damage. Let's see, that's a D10. 4 points of damage. It needs 26 more to go for the effect to end. Then goes to Suiho. It's gonna make all the attacks, and then one bonus action tail attack to Riz.
Well, I have a reaction, so
All right,
hurry. 19 AC.
all right. Keep in mind that my attacks are now with plus 12.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Net
And
20,
that's an natural
baby.
20.
Oh my god.
Eat shit. This guy
So-
will not be stopped.
That's a bite attack, and my bite attack is now 2d8 plus 8. Oh shit! 11 points of damage. Two claw attacks. Plus 12. Okay,
You would need to roll a minimum of 6.
so both of those hit. And that's 2d6 plus 8. 2d6 plus 8. 15 points of damage. 2d6 plus 8. Oh my god, that's roll. That's low. Another 12 points of damage.
You guys see me pass out.
Another stinger tail pops out from the creature's leg. From the creature's tails. This barb is sharper. It's bigger, and it's dripping this black acidic liquid that drops into the pool of acid. I'm sorry. Let me turn this down. Riz.
No.
Yes.
Let's see. This is plus 12 with the attack.
I need you to roll a 2.
Nat 20.
All right, that hits.
Max
There
damage.
This is going to be 1d10 plus 9 piercing damage, and then 4d6 points of poison damage. And I need you to make a Constitution saving throw if this doesn't kill you. So, 11 points of piercing damage, reduced to 6, rounding up, right?
Still alive.
4d6 points of poison. That's 12 points of poison damage.
Would you believe me if I said still alive? I'm down.
I would not believe you. All of you see as this massive creature slashes out towards Sweeto. Sweeto's down. The massive barbed tail comes in and strikes at Riz. The massive metallic stinger goes through Riz's body. And Riz, your body begins to form back to a smaller version of yourself as you pass out. And that's it for me. Buxton, it's your turn. Soho, you're up next.
Oh man. All right. I'm gonna. I gotta pull it up, but because it's not in my thing. But I'm gonna go ahead and use the last charge of my Scorching Ray on it.
Go for it.
Okay. Now, where the heck do I find it?
Oh, the Scorching Ray? I got you,
Yeah.
buddy. Don't worry.
Yeah, throw it in. Let's throw it in there. I know what I have to roll, but I don't know the specifics.
If you look at the Roll20 chat, it's right there.
There it is. Yeah, I totally got the range for it. Okay, so 2d6 3 times fire damage. We gotta actually roll for it though. Let's see. Or
Yeah.
3 separate rolls actually.
And remember, you have
Plus 3 to hit on the
yes, plus 3 to these.
So let's see. I'm just gonna roll that. That's 20.
Oh, that hits.
That's 8. That's 21 modded.
That hits.
And that's 17. Okay, so that should be 66 then.
Yes. They didn't pop up on Roll20, but I can see it on D&D Beyond.
Scorching Ray?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The attack he's making.
Oh,
That's a total of 20 points of damage with fire.
He was already at 4 damage. This is 24 points of damage. He needs 6 more points to go.
And
And he's
that's
down.
yeah. And then since I made an attack, I'd like to use my bonus to finally yeet one final dagger at it.
Are you in range?
I believe so. Let me double check that, but let's see. Phoenix Talons. Is he 100 feet?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, then yes.
Do it.
I'm
Do it.
very good at I can throw really far, I guess. The 17 work.
17 does not. Has an AC of 20.
What?
That's how you were able to hit earlier with the other ones.
Okay. Yeah, so that one misses on through, and then I can't really do anything else. I mean, or actually, hold up, no. I shot that, then that should count towards the extra action, or because I attacked once, I can attack again.
Yes.
Can I still just use my bonus to throw another dagger then?
Well, it was an action to use the Scorching Rays, and then a bonus action to toss the Phoenix
Okay.
Talent. So
Yeah,
you
I
just have you only have your movement left.
Yeah, I kind of figured that's the case. Yeah, I'm gonna like probably inch closer towards that, not going through it, but I would get really close to that portal,
All right.
and then that's the end of my turn. I'm just gonna see how this plays out, I guess.
Professor Soho, it is your turn.
The hero that we all needed, that we all
Oh, God.
deserve.
Here we go. I'm a roll firebolt. Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God.
It hit.
Thank fucking Christ.
Oh my god.
Now the moment of truth, the damage.
The damage.
That's enough. That's
That
enough.
is enough damage.
It only needed 4.
No way.
It only needed 4.
The creature gives off one last final cry as it sort of takes the strike from the firebolt and the scorching rays. Soho, how do you take care of this creature?
Blast him right when his mouth is open. I just shoot one right in there like a tic tac.
What about a Pez dispenser?
His stomach inflates.
You see the mouth opens
Explodes.
wide, and you see it was going to go for you next, Soho. As it flies towards in your direction, you see Buxton save you. He uses his Phoenix Talons to toss those scorching rays at him. The creature gets blindsided and roars at him, about to attack Buxton instead. But as it looks back at you, you release that firebolt from your hands. It goes towards the creature's mouth, and as it does, the creature looks down at you. As it opens its mouth wide, about to help and grab at you in your jaws, the firebolt goes through the face and out the other side of the back of the head. Its face and fire and its back of the hair now caught on fire. As the creature, eyes rolling back one last final time, splashes into the acid. And it begins to sink.
Thinks like a fucking brick.
I wanted that stinger. No.
Well, you technically do. It's in your body.
Remember?
I'm keeping it. I need a trophy. I don't know what's going on. I'm unconscious. I'm dying.
You are dying. And we will get to that. Next time. Nah, just kidding. We still got half an hour to go, baby. Give me a second here. I gotta check my notes for something. Apologize. Soho and Buxton, you two are the last ones to hear the creature's proclamations, the proclamations it gives before it begins to dissolve into the acid. And something extraordinary happens.
Does it?
And it whispers, almost whimpering as it cries.
Mhm.
It says, "Trust only yourselves in times of woe, for creatures care not, and cowards sow destruction, despair to save their own skin, the worst of the worst, all bent to win. But the reckonings draw near, make no mistake, their self-serving ways no longer to take. As the end looms near, they'll vanish and fade, leaving the strong to stand, undaunted, unafraid. Yet the king of cowards, with one last chance, lurks in the shadows, a deadly dance. His schemes and his plots all aim to deceive. The brave must be vigilant and never believe. For in the end, it's strength and courage that prevail, not cunning and deceit. That's a cowardly's tale. Trust in yourselves and the strength within, for in the times of crisis, it's the only way to win."
As it's like slowing down, I really just want to be like, just shut the fuck up and just like shoot it one more time.
And Buxton, you get your crossbow and you shoot it right in its fucking face one more time, and it dips deeper into the acid.
Yeah.
I need
Yeah.
you and Soho to make another wisdom saving throw.
Oh my god.
Oh my then stabilize them.
What'd you guys get? Buxton got a
Yep.
14.
Yeah.
What'd you get, Soho?
Oh, I thought they were making saving throws. Oops.
No, you both are making wisdom saving throws.
Oh. We got 20.
Jesus Christ.
He's wise as fuck, yo.
I see, Ellen. I see. I just saw your message. Buxton,
Mm-hmm.
you fall to the ground.
Mm-hmm.
Not unconscious, just this wave of memories hits you at the back of your head. You swear you've been here before. You're getting this very, very weird sensation of deja vu as you look around you. The giant bubble, the teleportation circles, the acid pit. This is looking very familiar. Like you've done this before. Like you've been here before. And then that moment passes. And
Deja vu.
deja vu. You can't help but notice you can't help but notice that there are tears coming down your face. And you never cry. You've never cried ever. But this is the first time in a very long time that you just suddenly start to cry and you don't know why. Let's continue on.
Yeah.
We're still technically in combat because you guys are making death saves. Riz, make a death save for me. That is one failed death save for Riz. Sweeto, make a death save for me. Sweeto?
Ah,
Oh, that is another one failed death save. All right, I'm keeping track of these. One failed death save. Although I don't
My
think it's
brother
gonna
in
matter.
arms, we might have overexerted ourselves.
Riz.
I mean, took the most hits.
You guys did a lot of fucking damage, and you got hit the most. Buxton, you pick yourself up, and you see your allies are down. With no
Yeah,
healing
good.
items,
I
with no,
have the salve in my hands.
he does
Or-
have the salve in his hands. But with no healing items, you need to make a medicine check of 15. I think if you want to like help a
Stabilize
creature.
them.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm good at medicine checks.
We'll get to you, Sammy. Don't worry. It's gonna be your
Oh.
turn next.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna shuffle on over all hurt shit. Go over to Sweeto because he's the nearest one. And I'm gonna give it my best shot.
Medicine check.
Do what I practice over in the Beast Hunter Vale. But it's been a while since I had to resuscitate anyone.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like I still got
Oh.
Bravo.
Looks
Sweet.
like the training still stayed in place.
You come back at 1 hit point. Professor Soho, your turn.
The moment I see Sweeto is like functional again, I immediately just let myself collapse on the floor. I just want to rest.
Hmm?
It's been a bad day.
Body fully dissolved.
No, the stinger.
Soho with the 15. Oh, sorry, 12. Um, it's not enough, but technically you can use the medicine that's on the ground and put it in this guy's fucking throat to heal him if you like.
Okay, I'll do that.
Yeah.
Eat it.
Oh, sorry. That's gone.
Gotta move all my mandibles and other gross things.
So here's the tricky part.
Ew.
Um, how much do you heal him for? What's the salve say?
2d8 plus 1, I think.
The salve is 2d8 plus 1. Yes. So roll 2d8 plus 1.
Him or me?
Soho.
Um, there we go.
7 plus
Should be
1.
Plus
eight.
1.
So it's 8.
Yeah.
It's 8 HP.
Here is the tricky part with Riz. Riz, you wake up, you panic for a second as you see the creature was right in front of you and it's gone. You don't see the creature anywhere. And you see that there's this massive, giant, fucking metallic stinger sticking out of your fucking body. Ah!
I do not scream
You
because
don't
I
scream.
realize this is my trophy. I keep what I kill.
Here's the tricky thing. For story flavor, it is still stuck inside of you. You healed, but it is just right through your body. And you don't know if it's the adrenaline. You don't know if it's something else that's keeping you not feeling any pain right now. But in about a couple seconds, when the adrenaline stops, it is gonna hurt and it's gonna be stuck in your body. What do you do, Ben? What do you do?
Easy. I want to take this thing out and start patching
Oh!
myself up. Whatever.
Okay.
Battle wounds. This ain't new to me. Maybe the size is new, but whatever.
It's the size of your enlarged self that it was the size of your enlarged self. That's how big this thing is. And
Nah, it's
how thick
fine.
it is, it's about 6 inches thick in diameter of how big it is.
God, you worry too much. Everything will turn out just
Allow
fine.
me to give you a more proper visual. You got an Anor Londo arrow.
Oh, I'm looking like that one episode of Futurama where Fry got that hole in his body.
Yeah, it's not pretty.
Do you
Ah,
keep it in there or do you take it out?
Now he takes it out, bro. He wants that treasure.
Okay,
I've got to
tell
take
me
it out.
specifically how you take it out.
The way that causes less resistance. So if it was like, if the larger side is in the front, then I'm gonna pull it out from the front.
Okay,
So
combat is over if you want help because everyone's up. There's no more threats. It's up to you guys. If you want to help Riz take this thing out of his body.
since the professor
I
is
got
since
this.
the professor is the first one I see because he woke me up, I'm gonna stare him longingly in the eyes and go, "I've been impaled." Yeah.
You've been impaled and you're laughing.
All right, so I
Take it out.
need you to make a athletics check with advantage. Oh wait, you are currently under the effect of something, so this would just be a straight roll.
But I just came back to life. Is the
Uh,
gross still on me?
That's not how that works.
God damn it.
Yeah, death doesn't
That is
make
a dirty
disease
20.
go away.
Oh shit! Oh, okay. With Soho's help, with Sweeto's help, because I think he mentioned he was gonna help. You delicately, with least resistance, pull out this thing out of Riz's body. That doesn't mean you don't take any damage. You do take damage.
I would like to
Yoink.
re-rage.
but because it was because it was a dirty 20, that is only 2d4 instead of 2d6.
Oh, you were
7
so
points of
close to
damage.
going down again.
So Riz is at one hit point.
You're at 1.
Don't worry, I got this. Boop.
Oh my god, this has never happened before. 3 people are at 1 health right now.
No. Watch this shit because I'm just going to
He
second
punches
win.
him.
What are you gonna do?
Second win.
Second win.
Okay. How much? How much?
All.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh wow, actually, yeah, max.
Nice. All of you will notice Sweeto sort of take a breath of fresh air and breathe and relax in the moment. And strangely, you'll see his Goliath form get more physique and stronger, and some of the wounds that are open and cut just close by themselves somehow. Still bleeding, a lot of cuts still open, but some of the wounds automatically close somehow.
I'll have what he's having.
Now, I'm gonna go ahead and let you have your RP moments because you guys deserve it. But there are two children stuck in the glowing blue bubble. Aaron went through the portal at the bottom right, and there doesn't seem to be any threats. Also, all of you know that there will be help coming at some point, with the professor saying that she's going to contact the village and hopefully bring help. So whatever's happening here will get looked at soon, but it's up to you guys to decide what you want to do, as time is ticking and Aaron is in someplace else entirely.
I'm gonna go to the big one, and I'm gonna dab him up. My brother in arms, you are mighty. I knew you would be. I learned a true lesson this day. Size might actually matter.
You need a lot more learning than that.
Nope. I think that is the lesson of today. That's what we all needed. Is that sometimes bigger is better. Sometimes.
Riz, you almost died.
What? Nah. I just got tired.
You want to
I'm-
know what tired is?
I'm just gonna say,
Being cursed by a witch bitch is tired. Being cursed with
where is the
chronic
boy?
fatigue is tired.
You're cursed?
Yeah.
Oh. Man. Anyways.
Where is the boy?
Did he die? Is he in there? And I'm gonna point at the acid pool.
He went into the portal. Bottom right.
Oh.
I'm gonna go over there and go into the portal.
Okay.
Wait, you don't know what's
Sweeto
in the portal and you're at
walks
1
towards-
HP.
I'm not at one.
No. He's at 17 HP, baby. You can second win.
Whoa.
Oh.
and goes through the portal.
I'm gonna examine my new stinger or the new thing I got from the creature.
So just kind of the repeat of last time. Sweeto, when you get there, you'll be the first one there, as everyone else will be late to the party. But yes, you see Sweeto immediately when he hears that the boy is in the portal, immediately gone. He's gone. Riz, you're taking a moment to examine the stinger. Buxton and Solo, what are you guys doing?
I want to look at a stinger.
Yeah,
Okay.
you do.
You also examine the stinger.
Hey, you're smart. I'm gonna need that brain of yours.
Buxton?
Unless someone does something to me, I like Zorro style, I literally fell asleep on the spot. I am out. I'm done with this shit. I'm tired. I want sleep. I went straight to sleep. I'm passed out on the floor, trying to recuperate. Unless
Make
someone shakes
a-
me awake, then I'm gonna be like that.
Mhm. Make a perception check for me.
Yeah.
As you lay your head to
Drift
rest.
off. Yeah, that's a 12.
You can't believe it. But you notice something float on the acid. And it's sort of like floating on top of it, with the waves sort of pushing it up and down, up and down. There's a talisman, a locket of some kind. And
Is it-
it's sort of
Does it look notable to me specifically? Oh.
You see that it has this sort of platinum metal to it, and there are feathers adorned all around it. And in the center of this metallic piece, there is a sort of cerulean blue glowing crystal in the middle of it. and there's like this simple chain that is dissolving, unfortunately. But there is a simple chain that dissolves. But the platinum itself is not dissolving. It just floats out in the acid. And you see that this is a very, very potent magical item. It's loot, basically. The only thing that survived because the rest is in the acid.
Um. Well, I don't think I have any way to get that.
It
I mean,
is
that'd be
yeah,
interesting for me, but
it's a 10-foot dip into the hole itself, and then there's the rest of the acid. And that bit is floating about 10 feet out in the acid.
can
So
I?
just fly on in there.
Well, you
Can
don't
I?
notice this. Bucks don't have to tell you.
Yeah. Can I attempt to like lasso it then? Can I pull out my hempen rope, try to lasso it?
Yeah. You take out your hip and rope, make a quick lasso, and you toss it on in there. Go ahead and make an attack roll.
Yeah,
Just
put
roll
some
roll
Pepsid on
d20.
your rope.
Roll d20 and add your strength modifier. Oh no, your dexterity modifier. You know what? I'll let you pick dexterity or strength modifier.
I mean, either one's all the same to me. But so am I doing like with proficiencies or anything or no? Just the mod.
Just a mod.
Okay, in
You're,
that case,
you're trying this out first. If you're gonna commit more time to it, then you make okay.
I'm pretty cool at this.
Toss the lasso. It immediately begins to burn and dissolve, but it somehow catches the talisman. You bring it in, like sort of like you gone fishing, and by the time it gets to your hands, that hempen rope is burning and dissolving.
That's
So
fine.
you lost 15 feet of the hempen rope.
All right. I'll see if I'll jot that down.
If you want to, just know that the ropes probably degrade a little bit. But yeah, you have a talisman in your hand. Until you take a long rest to figure out what it is, to attune to it, you won't really know what it is unless someone can identify it for you.
Well, there's one magic man I know, and I guess let's go talk to him. So, shamble on over to old Soho, and I show him the locket, and I say, "Any chance you know what this is?"
As a matter of fact, I do.
Do you like
Do you?
jazz?
It was
Do you
that.
like-
It was the same locket that my wife gave me on her 16th birthday.
Sammy, stop making up lore. All right.
I'm not making up lore. I'm actually my character is just misremembering because he's so fucking tired.
Okay. All right. I'm just saying,
Oh.
don't power game here.
Shit. Holy shit.
What do I gotta do?
He's
I
asking you
don't
to
know.
identify it.
You
Okay.
think you can identify this?
Do you have spells? I don't know. Do you have spells for it?
Yeah, I got something called identify. I gotta take a short rest, but I can do it.
Oh,
I gotta take a
that's
short
from-
rest to get my slots back.
I guess
yeah.
I guess we'll just wait then.
Isn't identify a ritual spell? It is a ritual spell. You can spend 10 minutes plus 1 minute to cast identify if you want to.
That's right, he's right. All right, I do that.
We
Okay. Sweeto's gone, and you're spending 10 minutes plus 1 minute to work on this to identify it. Riz, make a. Well, you tell me. What would Riz do to identify parts of a manticore mixed creature to see what you can glean from this item? Like, what would you say you would roll? Would it be like animal handling? Would it be investigation? Would it be strength? Like, what would you think it would be the best role for identifying this type of weapon that's in your hands?
Well, I would need to see how sturdy it is, because if it's good material and maybe it still has some of the venom in it, I'm not too sure. I kind of want to add it to my stinger,
Mm-hmm.
so I would probably do some kind of strength to see if it's still durable.
All right, roll a strength check for me. This would not be a disadvantage. This is you trust that your skills are in this. Just
Nat
roll
20.
straight.
holy
You
shit.
fucking kidding me right now?
No, I am not. Not 20 for a total of 25.
We're not in combat, so you don't get inspiration. But what we do get is this stinger is the highest quality of all stingers you've come across. This is a mixture of magical with bone and a hint of metal in there. You don't know how that happened, but you have yourself here basically another lance.
Oh, yeah.
Now here, let me tell you what you actually get. We'll call this an impromptu harvest. You get the poison stinger. At this point in time, this is sort of the notes I wrote for it. You can work on this to make it into a weapon. You can sell it and sort of just go from there. But it's up to you to decide what you want to do it. Just know that you have a pristine condition stinger that does have poison in it. And it's sort of just for you to keep.
Right on. I'm definitely going to be turning this into a new stinger. But my brother in arm, he is missing. I think now I'm going to go follow because you know what? Nah, he's got it. I'm going to make sure these two little ones are going to be safe.
Okay. Before we move on to Sweeto, what happens with him? What's the last thing you guys do? Because I know you're identifying the talisman, but Riz, okay, actually, yeah. Soho and Buxton, other than identifying the talisman, what else do you guys do? Because you have the basket with you. I'm reminding you that you have the basket with you. The healing basket with you. What do you guys do?
Yo,
I'm
let's
gonna-
use this fucking basket.
Okay. Jesus.
We should probably toss it in the acid. It's pretty useless.
Mhm.
I kid. I kid.
Fucking sick of that basket.
Roll that D4, baby. Got a fucking 2.
All right. You have a leaf that can be brewed into a tea that grants advantage to Constitution saves.
Do I look like I need a goddamn tea that gives me con saves?
Well, remember, Sammy, if you read through it, you can see that you have another feature to this thing, which is if you use the Nature's Basket, it has 10 uses. So you've already used
Three.
three.
This is the third.
Yeah, you already used 3. If you want, you can use 3 uses to get a 100% guaranteed 3 options below, which is the vial of nectar, the dried leaves, and the sprig of mistletoe. And these have their own abilities, like 10 automatic health, but they use 3 automatic uses to get this thing guaranteed. Sorry.
Understand.
Okay,
I'm just reading
please,
through it.
yeah, please read through it carefully.
No, that's not too bad, actually. All right. I have to wait 10 minutes, don't I?
Yes, every time you pull from the bag, you have to wait 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Each time you...
Oh, no, 1 minute cooldown.
Yeah, 1 minute. Sorry, I was trying to read that. 10 minutes sounds long. It's 1 minute.
10 minutes is identify.
Yeah. So I would say before casting the ritual spell, because you need your time, you need patience, you need to focus. Before casting Identify, you would get these items out of the bag. So, what are you getting out of the bag?
Okay. I'm actually gonna keep rolling.
Okay, so keep rolling.
Gonna cure this boy's fucking poison. Give me 3. Fuck.
4. A small flower. That's the healing salve.
Yo,
So
who
keep
wants
also
this?
also keep track of like the items.
Okay.
Keep pulling shit out, man.
Another 4. God
Other
damn.
self.
That's what you need. Oh, thank God.
I need a 3 so I can cure this boy. 1. Oh, that's not bad either. That's actually not too bad.
What's a 1?
A 1 is like a smaller healing. It's not the healing salve, but it's a little baby one, you know?
It's a berry that heals 1d6 plus 1, and it only takes a bonus action.
Once
Hey,
he pulls out
Riz.
the berry, I want to snatch that shit.
Oh, you like berries?
Damn right I do.
All right.
Okay, so that was 3,
I was like, damn
4,
right.
5, 6, 7. You only have 3 more uses left.
Oh,
1d6 plus 1, yeah?
Roll it.
That's 5 points of healing.
Perfect. Do you want to edit?
Yeah, I'm adding it right now.
Perfect.
Already edited. Alright, I immediately perk up a bit now that I'm not at death's door. I mean, I'm still not happy at all.
you need one of these, and I hand him the salve.
Okay. Keep in mind, the salve takes 10 minutes to produce. So you have it, you just got to crush it and then turn it into the healing salve.
Okay, I'll crush both of those that I have, just to
Okay.
get those going.
So it's 10 minutes for the ritual, 10 minutes for the healing salve, and then another 10 minutes for another healing salve.
Oh my God, he's gonna be dead by the time we go through that portal.
You know, you're not the only one who's got to make shit. You can spread out the work duties. And
That's
you
true.
spend 10 minutes on that. I spend 10 minutes on oneself. Risk.
Huh?
I retract my statement about making you do anything with your brain. We make one salve, and I hand it to Riz.
Okay.
There we go.
10 minutes,
I like it.
10 minutes pass. Ritual completed. Salve created. And in those
And
10
the
minutes,
stealth Riz.
Riz, yeah, you get the healing salve. Was Riz doing anything in those 10 minutes?
I was just gonna make sure these guys ain't gonna get ruined. As far as Riz's knowledge, the dying dog is good with fire, and my brother in arms just ran through a portal. So I'm really here to protect the dying dog and this teacher, apparently.
Okay.
He's playing bodyguard.
In that case, since you have a healing salve, you could take it. It's 2d8 plus 1.
I imagine that they will force me to be like, just do it, because I'm gonna be like, what's this for?
Exactly.
Yeah, I would just hand it to you and like, just for God's sakes, drink it.
That is 9.
9 points of healing. Wow. Look at that. Hey,
Take what I can get.
you guys got double digits. Oh, well, never mind. Only one person has double digits.
Yeah, retract that statement.
How dare you?
Stay psych right now.
Psych. Okay, so here's what Soho
I'm so
identifies.
happy.
Buxton, you have in your inventory
Yeah.
the mythic talisman of the Mentaquatl.
Okay.
This is a wondrous item and it's very rare.
Okay, that sounds swag.
Here, let me get this for you. And now it's in the chat.
Does so much.
When it's worn, it provides the
Holy
following
shit.
benefits to the wearer. The wearer can gain a fly speed up to 20 minutes. which is great for your ward, by the way. It's 10 minutes increments of 1 minute if you want. You can divide it. You have a venomous strike. You can do it once per short rest. And then you have an iridescent defense, which again, once per long rest. You can use your reaction to gain resistance to a type of damage of your choice until the end of your next turn. You have to tell me what it is first, though. If it's a saving throw.
Okay.
This is your big loot for taking this creature down. You can keep it, or you can give it to someone else. You just now know what it is.
Double it and give it to somebody else.
Wait, what did
So I would say that basically was around 30 minutes. So if you guys want to, you can take a short rest.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Soho, Riz, and Buxton, please go ahead and roll your hit die for a short rest. Sammy, do you know, I don't know if because we never properly did this before, but do you know how to do that? You know how to find that?
Yeah, dude.
Okay, because when you take a short rest, you can decide how many hit dice you want to use to heal.
Yeah,
And
6 plus 3.
And
Oh,
you get
6.
your arcane recovery features.
Oh, fuck yeah.
And then some of you also get some features because it's a short rest.
I'm gonna honestly just use all of them. I'm fucking like.
That would be wise.
All right. The last thing we'll do for Buxton, Soho, and then Riz is the healing. And Soho got a 6. Oh, that's rough. And then we'll move on to Sweeto and his adventures of what
Wait.
happened.
Oh, I think I just rolled a single one.
Wait, how many rolls did you do, Sammy?
I only did 1.
Okay. And the total was 6?
Yeah, I get 1d6 plus 3.
Okay, so okay. So you got a 3.
There we go. I rolled 2 that time.
Okay. Buxton and Riz, what about you guys?
I'm
Okay,
using-
so I rolled all mine along with yeah. Well, except for the ranger one apparently.
Gotcha. Okay, so Buxton's good. You're back on health.
40 was total of 44.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm actually full after that.
I'm just using 4.
Okay. Go ahead and roll for me, and then we'll move on to Sweet. Yeah, boy.
Low rolls. 13 plus 12, that is 25.
You're not using
I
the-
pressed it, but it didn't go through, but it marked as if I used 4.
Gotcha. Okay, as long as it marks it, as long as there's no freaky deaky shit happening that it bugs out, we are fine and good. Also, I almost forgot. Fly spell and blur are gone.
You bitch.
So those only last a minute. Okay, let's move on to Sweeto. Sweeto, you get 30 minutes by yourself.
Hi.
Hold on, let me. Oh God.
I don't think the math checks out there. I thought it was just 10 minutes.
No. It was 10 minutes to do one thing, 10 minutes to do the ritual, to cast a spell, and then you guys rested technically for another 10 minutes, for a total of 30 minutes to take a short rest. That's how short rest works, 30 minutes.
No, because the salves were being done at the same time the ritual was being done. So that thing was probably like 20 minutes.
Oh, okay. In that case, you guys still take a long rest to do 30 minutes. Because if you don't do 30 minutes, you take back all the rolls you just did and go back to being at low health.
Oh,
Is that
I'm not
what you
giving
guys
up my
want to do?
healing. I'm not giving
hell
up my
no.
healing. The rest of
Okay. So it's 30 minutes.
Yes.
Technically, it's supposed to be an hour, but because of disaster campaign, I'm doing 30 minutes. So 30 minutes. Okay. Sweeto. Let's go
Yes.
ahead and find out what happened to you.
You got a whole half hour by yourself. A dying man. Whole half hour by himself.
It's
What
not that
could
bad.
possibly go wrong?
Sweeto. You go through the portal
And die.
and you look behind you and you see your allies are hurt. Terribly hurt. But you have a mission to do. You have a job. And you hop in through the portal and go after Aaron.
Yes.
You immediately feel the sensation of floatingness. You are floating in this area around you, as the only light source you have is underneath you. As you pop up from the portal, are now in this pool of some kind. Oh shit, you're in a pool of water. As you sort of thrash and look up, and you're not sure how far up it goes, but you begin to immediately swim up, trying to just see if you can reach the surface. And as you do, you see that there are these green plant-like creatures that lash out at you and wrap around your arms and wrap around your legs. I need you to go ahead and make a strength saving throw.
11.
11. You needed a 10. You break free from these plant-like creatures that are holding onto you. They just look like seaweeds, just wrapping around your legs, wrapping around wrapping your neck, and you rip and tear through these things and begin to and climb, swim higher and swim higher and swim higher and swim higher until you breach the water, and you find yourself looking around you.
It's
Now give me
worse than you can imagine.
Give me a moment to show you. Now, what do you guys see? Is it all dark for you guys?
Darkness.
Yes.
Imprisoning
Okay.
me.
Mhm.
Oh, that I see. Okay. Sorry, guys. Give me one quick second. Honestly, I should have done this while you guys were
It's-
RPing.
It's fine.
That's
Sweeto, it's worse than you can imagine. You have successfully been teleported to Ohio.
Oh no.
No! No! Ah!
It would have been Brazil, but Jimmy didn't roll high enough to make it that bad.
Damn. Ooh,
Sweeto, can you see the
pudding.
map?
Yes.
Okay. How about everybody else?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. To not give spoilers, you guys will only be able to see what's there. When Sweeto moves out of this area, that's as far as much as you guys get to see. Sweeto, you break the surface of the water, and you hear the howling winds of the desert. You look up into the sky, and you see a massive, giant blue ball. It is not the moon. This is a massive, moon-size crystal that seems to have replaced the moon itself. And as you look out around you, there is nothing but desert and a ruined building of some kind that's around you. Lights still off, lights still shining off these sconces, and you see around you, it's just cold, 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 and the howling winds, the desert around you. What do you do?
Try and look for the boy.
Make a perception check for me, or make an investigation check for me.
I'm gonna do perception because I get advantage.
Go for it.
It's advantage. Better than before.
Oh, it's kind of hard to figure out what is trackable, as from my experience, you've never had to deal with a desert landscape before, right?
No.
So you're having a hard time figuring out what is what. And as you sort of look around, there are no signs of Aaron. Absolutely none. So I ask again, what do you do? As you take a look down and you see the portal still open, but your allies have not come through yet.
Okay. I'm going to get on some land and try
Okay.
to look around.
Go for it. Go for it.
Eh.
All right.
Just going to walk around, see
Keep
if
in
there's any
mind,
like around.
you see around you is what you see, but it's not indefinite. It's if you want to make perception checks like the perception check you made there, you can make more perception checks to see like, oh, there are clues around here. What you see isn't entirely what you get. So just keep that in mind as you keep exploring the map, as there are more things, more to this place. Did you roll another perception check? What was that?
I have not yet.
Okay. You look in front of you, and you see that there is a pair of stairs, old and tattered, and this sort of wooden fence that is kind of broken and kind of mangled. And you hear clicking sounds, small clicking sounds coming down the stairs. Click, click. Click, click.
Then I'll slowly go to and then down the stairs to check it out.
Okay. Give me a moment. As there's no map for this, immediately, do you have dark vision? Do you have dark vision, right?
No.
You don't have dark vision. Okay.
It doesn't
Well,
have dark vision.
you take a couple steps, 5 feet in, and you see that it is pitch black dark in there. The only things that you see are the holes up top are giving light of the moon down into this enclosed space. Do you have a torch with you? Do you have anything like that to sort of give light, or are you going down into the pitch black nothingness? Let me know if you have any light sources. Because if not, there are torches. There are torches in this
I do have a
ruined
torch.
place. Okay. You go ahead and produce the torch, light it up, and you are now, because I can do this, because it's so cool now, I can give you light. Bright light for 60 feet. So you will now be able to see in the dark, in case more dark stuff happens. You go ahead and go downstairs, torchlight shining, and immediately you hear a voice whisper out to you. Too bright. Too bright. Too bright. Please. Please. And you look around you. You don't see anybody. What do you do?
Well, if I don't see anybody, that means the boy is not there, and I just go back up.
Okay. Now these things you hear, they were not from a voice you heard. You heard them coming from your mind, as if something spoke to you telepathically. Do you still leave?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I didn't see the boy when I went down there.
When that happens, you hear a solitude. Thank you. And you are back upstairs.
Yeah. So I'm going to walk around counterclockwise from the water to see where I might find the dude.
Okay. So being precarious, watching out for the holes in the ground that are here. You hear one last time the sounds of click, 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 click as you keep looking around. Go ahead and make an investigation check for me. Now that you got your bearings straight, you're out of the water, you have light with you. You can now make a better investigation.
Hell yeah.
Oh shit. Okay. With the 7, you're getting an idea of what this place at least used to be as you keep looking around. You saw a lot of wooden sort of plates, but they're not plates. They're kind of like boards. And you saw chairs tipped over, and you see writing utensils, and you see books that are ragged and torn and withered to time. And the more you keep looking around, the more you realize that, hey, this used to be a lecture school of some kind. You're not sure what it is now. It's just been decrepit by time, but you get the sense this used to be a place of study. As you see, there's a lot of evidence here to showcase that there was people studying here, that there were lectures here. As you pass by and look around, many evidence here to show this was once, most likely, a school. A small one, but a school out in the middle of the desert. But no tracks for Aaron.
Well,
What else do you do?
time to keep looking, moving around.
Okay. All right, stop right there. As you pass through the door here, you notice something inside here. Do you go inside or do you just keep passing?
I'll go check it out.
You see that there is a couple of wands that are all in the center of this sort of like pavilion that goes down. These stairs go down, and in the center, sort of like a place where you would sort of just talk and give out lectures. And there's a bunch of wands here, all broken in half on the ground. Does Sweeto do anything with these, or does he just like ignore them?
And it's just looking normal.
Okay. You notice something else. There is a weapon at the far corner of the room, on the north side, that is sort of protruding. It looks like it was embedded into the ground and is now protruding out a little bit from the stone. Do you inspect it or do you ignore it?
Yes, I'll inspect it, see how it is.
You find a smaller version of your current sword, a wakashi. It is a shorter, straight sword with a single edge, and it is a finesse weapon. In good condition, considering everything that you've been through and everything that you've seen so far.
I am going to keep this with me.
Make a charisma saving throw.
Oh, now he's dead.
Now watch this shit. Hell yeah. The best.
You take the sword. It looks amazing. This is fine. This is fine craftsmanship. What? The sword disappears in your hand. And it's gone.
Dang. That was a good
You
sword.
squint and take a look at it, and you sort of squint and look at it again, and it's back. You're not sure what's happening. It looks like every time you look at it, it disappears. And then you sort of squint and look at your hand again, and it comes back. Yeah, what does Sweeto do?
Well, I don't like tricks, and I want to take this. I want to take it. I'll make sure I have it with me.
Okay. So what does Sweeto do to make sure that it stays with him?
Probably try to look around, see if I can find a sheath.
Okay. It takes a while. We go 5 minutes or so. And you do end up finding a sheath for it. However, you find it on the other side of the school, on adjacent to you on the other side. And it's sort of like embedded into the wall. And that is physically impossible to have this sheath embedded into the wall. But it's there, embedded in the wall.
Well, then I'm going to try to take the sheath out of the wall without breaking it.
Make a strength or athletics check for me.
There we go.
Without much effort, you pull it out, and there is this hole on the other side now. And you can see that it is in pristine condition, and with finesse, it is not broken. Do you sheath the sword?
I will sheath the sword.
You hear a voice coming from the sword, and it says, "Worthy champion, you may wield me. Know that my service does not come cheaply. For now, I sleep. Call upon me when you are ready. For there is blood and war and battle to be had. Until then, rest." And the sword is sheathed.
Then I'm just going to say back. There's always battle. It's everywhere. Always ready. And then just stick it onto the side with my other sword.
Sweeto, because you've completed the set, you now have a +1 short sword, but it is a katana short sword. So you can put that in your sheet if you want to, and it is a +1 short sword.
Okay.
If you hadn't completed the set, You would have had a very weird, freaky sword that would disappear and come back every time you try using it.
Okay.
You hear a voice behind the wall over here, sort of northwest of you, and you hear a and you hear like a and like mumbling. What do you do?
I want to go check it out while trying to stay cautious.
All right. The second you peek over the wall, I come over here. You see that there is an individual taking a pisser. As he finishes, pissing, he takes a look at you, and he sort of just stuns there. He doesn't move. He's sort of just waiting for you to do something. As you
Hey.
literally caught him with his pants down.
Hey, nice cock.
What
Going
the
to ask him
fuck?
if he's seen a boy come across here. Small boy.
You guys see the character?
Yes.
Hey, cool.
Perfect. I'm gonna keep it on
Who the
here
hell is that?
for. It's the guy he met behind the wall that was taking a piss.
Oh,
The
did you
individual
know?
the individual responds with, "I apologize, my friend. No, I have not seen a boy, as you say. Excuse me." As he turns around and like puts his pants up and so like puts himself together. Can I help you, my friend?
And I just explained to him that I'm looking for this young boy that came from the portal, point towards the water where I came from, and I'm supposed to help. My job is supposed to help guard him, and I have no idea where he is.
He has his eyes on you, but he sort of like goes to the pool that you're talking about. He says, "My friend, I do not know what you're speaking about. There is no pool." And he looks in the water, and now there's this glowing, shining light coming from the pool. And he says, "Oh, my friend, I am terribly, terribly sorry. I woke up moments ago. Nature calls, you see, and I did not know this was here. I sort of set up shop here not too long ago, and if there happened to be a boy to come out of the water, I did not see it, unfortunately."
All right, then I'm going to try to look around, like the desert sand area, to
Mhm.
see if there are footprints.
Make another investigation check for me.
Ooh, the stuff I'm not good at. Let's do this. That's decent.
16. You see that there is a path that goes it's sort of like around the tent and immediately goes northeast. So up here to the north. You follow the tracks, goes around the tent, and it goes back. It does like a U, and it goes northeast. Do you follow the tracks?
I'm going to tell this merchant that if anyone else comes from that portal, then tell them where the direction I'm going. And then I will now follow the tracks.
Okay. The individual says, of course, my friend. I will do this for you. You begin to follow the trail, and you see this. Sweeto, you are in another land entirely. If where you came from was day, and it is night here, you get the sense, even with your intelligence, that you are
Not in
halfway
Kansas.
across the world. And you see that there is this massive, large kingdom, a good, at least a good 100 miles away. And there's just this large kingdom that is out there with this large blue moon, sort of just encompassing the entire sky.
It's
Then, the big sigh, I'm going to follow the tracks before I lose them.
Okay. How many rations do you have, by the way? Just double checking.
I should have a day worth. All right.
Okay. You begin walking towards the tracks. You begin to follow them. And you begin to make the long journey through following the tracks. And I need you to go ahead and make a survival check for me.
Survival. That should be all right. A +0 to that.
Was it
17.
0? Oh, Jesus.
17 + 0.
The winds begin to whip at your face. The howling winds begin to deafen your ears. You had a track to follow, and the track is gone. You look behind you, and it looks unfamiliar to you. Within minutes, you get lost in the storm that is now encompassing you. You then see a sort of light in the distance as your eyes are being battered by the winds and sand. And you're trying your best to keep them open, but there's just dirt and sand everywhere. And a lone kingdom far off in the distance, the same lone kingdom you can see. I guess that's what you're following. But then something moves in the sand around you. Go ahead and make you decide, survival check, perception check, or investigation check.
Perception. Come on. Yeah.
Okay. You rolled it twice.
I have advantage on perception
Oh,
checks.
okay. How many hit points do you have? I don't know, check something.
17.
Oh boy. You swear you hear the sounds of clicking. Clicking sounds.
The
Clicking
clickers.
sounds. And you take a look around you. And there's nothing. You then begin to focus. And you begin to walk forward a little bit faster, a little unnerved, or maybe not unnerved, just trying to get away from the clicking sound. And it gets louder and louder and louder. And then the sand in front of you explodes.
Does that pull out my sword, not the new one?
You begin to pull out your sword, and because your perceptions weren't that great, you're now surrounded by what looks like to be about 7 robed men just popping out of the sand. There's a blade around your neck, a blade on your stomach, a blade around your arms, and these men silently, without making any words, without making a sound, have come out from the sand and and are now completely surrounded you. What does Sweeto do?
I asked them, have they seen a small boy walk around here?
All right, pedophile.
Trying to look for someone. Damn.
These men that come from the sand have look at you. They don't seem to understand you.
Hmm.
I need you to make a Constitution save for me.
God damn, my rolls are garbage.
Oh! You see that they put the knives away, and somebody is they have their hands around your neck, your throat, and they begin to like choke you out. What do you do?
I'm going to just try to pry open the hands, be like, I'm sorry, I have a job to do.
Okay. I need you to roll initiative for me, Sweeto.
Perfect.
Sorry, I gotta pick the right music for this one because Jesus. Jesus Christ. What'd you get for your initiative?
6.
6. Okay. Let me see what I get for my initiative.
Man, my rolls are garbage. God damn it.
Phew. Okay, so I go first.
I need some Arabian Nights music.
Oh, trust me, I'm getting there. I am getting there.
I forgot to blink, so now my eyes burn and I'm crying.
Good.
What? No, don't cry.
Oh,
Good. Cry for me.
Okay. So in impromptu fighting. It's just so fun. Oh. Go ahead and make another Constitution save for me. As
12.
all right, that's mine. I get a +2 to this. Okay.
My
Your
rolls, they love
your
me.
vision's starting to go a little black. You're starting to fade a little bit as these guys are efficient and they do not let go of their grip as you've now fallen on your knees as this grip is getting tighter and tighter and tighter. They realizing that you're now struggling are now trying to choke you out even harder.
Oh, they don't know that I have spirits.
All right, your turn. What do you do?
you tell them harder, Daddy.
No.
No. I I am going to try to roll, like use my weight to pull this person around.
Okay. Make a contested athletics check.
Come on. Please stop being doo-doo. Hmm.
All right. I get a +2 to this.
God damn it. I can't do anything.
Because you're not thinking the way of the pro wrestler. You just, grab his head and do like a pro wrestling move.
Unfortunately, Sweeto, these guys, there's just a lot of them. Your vision goes dark. And you
And
pass
you
out.
die.
You're not at 0 hit points. You're just
But you-
considered incapacitated and unconscious.
Dead. And forever gone.
As for the rest of you, Sweeto, we will get back to you. As for the rest of you, what do you guys do?
I have
I
a
had to-
strange sense, and I pour one out for the homies.
No, don't do that.
Mm-hmm.
I
What are
wait
we
until they're
doing?
done.
Dude, it's been 30 minutes, bro. Where is the help? Also, how are the children doing?
Okay, so the party checks on the children. Is that what you're doing?
Yeah, I immediately use the powers of my brand new amulet and I fly to the orb, all T-posing style.
Dang, son. Where'd you find
Yeah.
these?
Yeah, and then I go over to the orb. I don't touch the damn because I saw what happened.
Okay, so
But yeah. Does this
you
thing have an
begin
off
to
switch?
fly over to it, and you notice that with the creature dead, the Mantiquatl, it's still active and it's still there. Buxton, I need you to make a investigation check with advantage for me, please.
Maybe I already get advantage.
Please.
Whoa.
How's an 18 sound?
18's pretty fucking good.
Okay, cool.
Now, you've never dealt with Quatl magic before, but you've never really dealt with the Manticore like this before either.
Yeah.
With Investigation 18, you surmise from the dead bodies and the Manticore that in some way this creature had somehow consumed the abilities of the Quatl just by consuming and eating them. You can make your own theories about why this bubble's here, but this is ancient magic, and the Quatl is an ancient race of serpent creatures. Maybe you surmise that the students were put here because it's some type of protection, or it's residue magic from the Mantiquatl, kidnapping people. It really is up to you to figure out and decide what you want to figure out from this. Just know that you feel pretty confident that this is Quatl magic.
Okay. I also noticed there's like a big old dead Quatl over there that we've done nothing about.
Yeah. There's a big giant Quatl body that's there. If I wave and speak to the children, do they understand me? Can they hear me within thine bubble? Go ahead and try.
Yeah. I wave at the bubble. I don't want to knock on it or anything. Wave at them through the bubble, and I simply say, "Hey, can you hear me in there?"
You begin to sort of like wave your hands, speak up, and nothing. You are getting no responses. They're sort of just floating there in the space, and there's like no response.
Do they even look like they're like awake or anything, or they look like they're like this is some Snow White bullshit, or they're just like passed out and floating in zero stasis?
It reminds you of the same chrono magic that Soho was using. They sort of look like frozen in space, unmoving, like a drawing, and they're just there. What makes them move, as you get a better look at it, is the liquid inside of this sphere of magic. It seems that there is something in there keeping the students sort of protected in this liquid in there. Although they are not moving, it seems that this liquid is moving them a little bit. That's the sense you get.
Okay. With that, I get bored with the bubble, and I report back to these fellows. And I say, the children seem fine, or at the very least, no more worse than they already were. Anyone catch when we can expect help? I know they said they were gonna send someone.
Seeing that you flew over there and back, be like, hey, teacher or whatever, here's a book for you. I'm gonna hand him the book, and then I'm gonna go to the portal that my brother in arms went.
Oh. Okay. Soho, you are shoved this book. It is a magical book right off the bat. You recognize that immediately as a magical book. And
Tell 'em, baby.
yeah. And Riz, do you hop into the portal?
Yeah, the same one that I saw my brother in arms go.
Okay. I need you to move yourself. There you go. That's what I needed. And Riz is gone. Buxton, looks like no one answered your question.
Yeah, sure seems like it.
You're
And
flying
so-
back. I saw that you're healthy, and I'm like, he's got it. Gave him the book, and I left.
What was the question?
I was just asking if we got any idea when our supposed assistance is gonna arrive.
I'm sure they'll be here any minute. It has been 30 minutes.
Yeah, all right. Soho, do you intend to follow those two fellows over there?
Well, I gotta get paid, man. I mean, I'm sure they'll bring them back and we can watch over these two.
I think I like that. I think I like that idea. I've gone through a very rough day. Look, I normally like to work as well as I can on my job. But I think after what we went through, I don't know if it's even gonna be worth the pay for this shit. And honestly, we got some of these kids already here. We're gonna get something, right?
Hell yeah. I mean, I don't really trade human lives for money, but when you're cursed with chronic fatigue and your wife wants a big ass wedding, you can't even talk. Shit gets expensive real fast.
Lady Troubled, I do not envy you. Well, you can catch me resting over here. I think
Same
I've done
here.
plenty enough work for today. And with that, I go on and I'm just floating around in the air. I'm laying down in the air with my hands behind my head, just kicking my feet back. I don't give a shit about those two that went through the portal.
So I actually opened the book.
You fly for 10 minutes, then fall.
Yeah, pretty much.
Soho, let's see. You read through the book and you find that the book is a tome about the travels and what's it called? The travels of a gnome named Gansbo.
I don't know no Gonsbo. Gonsbo.
Sorry, there's a sirens going off. Gonsbo, you actually recognize Gonsbo. Gonsbo,
Gonsbo. That does sound so. Yeah.
Oh, I know about that.
Gonsbo was a sort of run-of-the-mill gnome from a very faraway land, from a farm, and he figured out a way to make himself even bigger. And when the moment called for it, to make himself even smaller. This was hundreds and hundreds of years ago. He was the first one to introduce the reduce and enlarge spell to the world.
Oh,
He
No
is the
way.
one who authored enlarge reduce, and he is Gonsbo the Giant.
And I drank his juice.
And I
my
drink
man
his juice.
invented. My man invented an ice patch in Viagra.
So if you study this, because it goes through the theories of enlarge reduce, it goes through the spell in a lot of detail. There's been theories of how to improve the spell, etc., etc., etc. This tome carries the enlarge and reduce spell that you can put in your own magic book.
Hell yeah, new spell, motherfuckers.
Well, hold on. Remember, there is a process to this, how it works to add spells to your spell book. Do you remember how it works?
How much money?
Well, in order to do this correctly, give me a second. In order to do this correctly, what you need is high quality paper,
Oh fuck.
high quality ink, and a lot of time.
Hey,
I wake
Soho,
up.
I have two of those.
Buxton, wake up.
Huh?
I need high quality paper. High quality ink.
Uh-huh. Is that all?
And time.
Well, I believe last time I checked, you're the one who's able to mess with people's times. Why don't you put yourself in that fancy stasis thing of yours, you know? Then you won't waste time, right? That's how that works.
That's not how that works, but I appreciate.
Hey, look, you're the magic man, all right? Look, I'm acquainted with it, okay, but I'm no teacher. Now, as for pen and paper, well, I know a fellow who could probably help us out, but I ain't got nothing on now.
Fuck.
So how this works? For how this works, enlarge and reduce is a second level spell, and because of this, it's going to take 4 hours and 100 gold pieces to pass to your book.
Okay.
And you need pen and you need paper of these materials to pass it down to your book.
All right, that's been noted.
So keep in mind, 100 gold to get the materials, 4 hours to pass the spell to your spell book.
That's crazy.
Now, for right now, I'm going to end the episode because we have two big things to talk about. Aaron is gone. Sweeto is gone. Riz is gone. And Buxton and Soho are deciding to stay behind and sort of just take care of the situation here, waiting for help before they decide to do anything else. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. We're going to come back to this next time in the disaster campaign. Hope you had a good time. I know I did. I had so much fun working on that Mantiquaddle. It was so much fun. I love how it turned out. But yeah, I will catch you guys next time.
That shit hurt.
I bet it did. I bet it did. And a good thing I wasn't fighting it.
Yeah.
But hope you guys had a good time. I'm gonna go ahead and just end the episode here. Thank you so much for watching.
Bye, y'all. Love you.